Hi there, my name is Scott. I'm doing this little video. I'm going to call it, Do I Have Cancer? Well, do I? Well, that's the question. I got my routine physical. Well, I'm doing this for a couple of reasons. Let people know what I know right now, and figure there's probably other people going through the same sort of thing, and sometimes it helps to know that you're not alone. Other people are going through similar shit that ain't much fun. So anyway, I get my routine physical, and the blood results come back, and the doctor says, well, your hematocrit, your hemoglobin, and your red blood cells are really high. So I'm on testosterone treatment, which is known for causing high red blood cell production. So I talked to my doctor that's doing my hormone therapy, and he's like, yeah, don't worry about those numbers. If you want to bring them down a little bit, go donate blood, won't cost you anything. So that's what I've been doing. I've been donating blood, and then I went in to donate blood 3 times ago, and my hematocrit was too high, which means red blood cell count's so high that they won't take your blood. So they give me some literature on how to change my diet and drink more water and everything else. So I change a bunch of things, go in, get checked. My hematocrit's even higher. So I change things again, do some more exercise, get checked a 3rd time, and still can't give blood. My hematocrit's now up to 18.7, which their limit's 18. So I call the doctor's office. I've got a real high deductible insurance, so I don't really want to have another appointment to have to pay for. So I call them, talk to their phlebotomist, like, can you just schedule me for a phlebotomy? That's where they take the same pint of blood out, but they dispose of it. So she's got, well, let me talk to the doctor, because the doctor, he ran the blood test twice, so he's got the results. So she finally gets back to me, and she's like, yeah, we'll get you an appointment. I'll get you the information later. So she emails me the information, and I've only got a certain amount of money in my health savings account. So I call this place to ask them, well, what's the cost to dispose of a pint of blood? She said, well, let me check. She puts me on hold, and she comes back. And she says, well, that's not, he didn't schedule you for a phlebotomy, he scheduled you for a diagnosis on your polycythemia, which this is the first time I've heard this word mentioned. So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'll just come in for my appointment and see what's going on. So I hang up with her, and I'm like, polycythemia, what's that? So I Google it. I don't know if you'll be able to read this on the video, but the first thing that pulls up on old Google, which it says Polycythemia vera, which I may or may not have, don't know yet. But the first thing it says is a type of blood cancer. So I'm like, oh man, that doesn't sound very good. So I look up this place where I have my appointment, and the first thing that comes up for it says, the Highlands Difference, nationally recognized cancer care right here in Northwest Arkansas. So at this point, I'm sure if you put yourself in my position, you're kind of freaking out now, because you get your first thing you see is blood cancer, and your appointment's at a cancer treatment clinic. Well, it may not be that bad. They also do hematology there, and there's 2 kinds of polycythemia. There's primary and secondary. In the primary, it is polycythemia vera, or a variant of that, in which a gene mutation called the JAK2 gene, which is currently the test I'm waiting on right now. They're doing a genetic test on my blood to see if I have this JAK2 gene mutation. So if you have that, that is the blood cancer. And I don't go back in until the 27th, which is still 11 days away. So that's why the video is titled, "Do I have cancer?" Kind of sucks sitting around. My last appointment was, it was a 3-week interval from my first appointment until I get the results of this genetic test. So it's like, well, okay, so there's a secondary kind. Maybe that's not so bad. Well, if you look down here at regular polycythemia, it says it can be linked to secondary causes such as chronic hypoxia or tumors releasing EPO. So there you go. Your second option is it could also be cancer. But there's a lot of other options. You know, if you've got heart and lung problems, hypoxia is your kidneys are the main producer of this EPO, which tells your bones, I need more red blood cells, I'm not getting enough oxygen. So I do know that I have a huge cyst on my left kidney, so I'm going to make an appointment with my urologist, talk to him about that, because I'm probably get an appointment with him before I go back in for this genetic test result. And there's also sleep apnea, which is pretty unlikely because since I've lost weight, I don't even snore. But I guess that's pretty much what I know about the situation right now. So yeah, if you're out there, you're waiting around for your test results for something like this, you're not by yourself. And if you feel like it sucks and you're not real excited about it, I feel you.